يا رب 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 يا رب.
He said, I decided to follow the way of Ahlul Hadith. That's what Abu al-Hasan al-Ashari. And guess what? Abu al-Hasan al-Ashari himself said, Al-Mu'tazila, they said istawa, that means istawla. Al-Mu'tazila said that Allah go down to the lowest heaven, that means His mercy goes down. Al-Mu'tazila said that Allah comes, that means His matter comes. Abu al-Hasan al-Ashari, in his latest book, Maqalat al-Islamiyyin, he quoted the misguidance, the deviance of Mu'tazila, and yet we see the Ash'aris today saying the same thing, which Abu al-Hasan al-Ash'ari criticized the Mu'tazila for, and they say we're Ash'aris. This is the problem. So the Ash'aris today, they are not really known whether they are Ahl Sunnah or not. Sometimes they take the position of Ahl Sunnah when they are arguing with Mu'tazila. They're using the tools of Ahl Sunnah. But when they come to Ahl Sunnah and speak to them and argue with them, they use the tools of Mu'tazila. They have double standard. So as a result, we say, you should be aware of this cult. I know many people, they may be layman people, and they say we are Ash'aris. They don't know why they are Ash'aris. They don't know why. And they don't know what was the last thing that had been ended with Abu Hasan al-Ash'ari. According to As-Subki in his book Tabaqat al-Shafi'iyyah, he made it clear. He said Abu Hasan al-Ash'ari used to be always saying at the last part of his life, my way is the way of the honorable scholar Ahmad ibn Hanbal.
Where can you find today Ashariyyah? Where are they today?
Basically, you can find, for example, many scholars in Egypt, they are Ash'aris. In Al-Azhar, you may find, in Al-Zaytuna, and many Muslim institutes.
How about the Mu'tazila? Where would you find them?
The Mu'tazila had taken another form, Shia. Because the Mu'tazila used to be inclined to Shi'ism. And they became a matter of wahdatul wujud between the Shia and, sometimes two companies, they decided to embed in one company. This is what happened between the company of Mu'tazila and the company of Shia. Now we don't see the Mu'tazila anymore. They're very minor people. And there's a great deal of attempts to revive this Mu'tazila, but it failed. It failed. But we can see the same doctrine of ilm al-kalam of the Mu'tazila is now believed and followed by the Shia Ithna Ashari sect. This is a fact. Therefore, we warn people from studying the Ash'ari madhab. We warn people from that. Because it contains the rule, the basis of philosophy, ilm al-kalam, which Al-Shafi'i, Abu Hanifa, Malik, and Ahmad prohibited. Because Ahl Sunnah based their doctrine on what Allah said, what the Prophet Muhammad said. But this merchandise of philosophy, Mu'tazila merchandise, philosophy merchandise, disagree with the Quran. For example, Allah said that Allah will be coming in shades of clouds with the angels. Now the people say, oh, we don't believe that. Allah says that He has two hands. They say, oh no, we don't believe that He has two hands. Why? If you say He has two hands, that means you're making Him similar to you because you have hands. Yeah, look at this. Can you focus on the handle of the door? This is a hand. Alright, this is a hand. We call it hand in Arabic, Yadul Bab, the hand of the door. Does it look like my hand? Those two hands are created, yet they are absolutely different. So if there's a difference in the meaning, in the fact, there's a difference between my hand and the hand of the door. So Allah's hand, if we say Allah has a hand, we know for sure that the hand of the Creator must be different than the hand of the created one. Because we always observe لَيْسَ كَمِثْلِهِ شَيْءٍ. Because Allah said, لَيْسَ كَمِثْلِهِ شَيْءٍ. There is nothing that resembles Allah. وَهُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْبَصِيرُ. And He is the all-seeing, all-hearing. Allah did not say, هُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْبَصِيرُ لَيْسَ كَمِثْلِهِ شَيْءٍ. No. Why Allah preceded it with لَيْسَ كَمِثْلِهِ شَيْءٍ? Allah wants to negate, to cast away any suggestion of the devil that will provoke you to deny Allah's names and attributes. Because the devil will be coming and saying, oh, what do you mean He has two hands? That means He's like you. What do you mean that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala comes? That means He left His place over the throne and He came here, etc. He keeps throwing doubts in you. So as a result, you'll be saying, oh, I'm going to take this attribute of Allah metaphorically. And this one metaphor. And metaphoric has no rules. There is no rule for what we call metaphoric. There's no rule. There's no definition to allow you sometimes using it and sometimes to not using it. And if there is no definition and ruling in using metaphoric, that means there's a great chaos that takes place. Okay? So therefore, we advise people to follow the way of Ahlul Hadith. If Ash'aris really are the real followers of Al-Hasan Ash'ari, they have to be ending themselves with the same thing of what Abu Hasan Ash'ari himself ended with, and that is to follow the way of Ahmad ibn Hanbal.